Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you. You like the radio thing and the shiny cheeks. I'm just out of the shower and I didn't want to mess with my LUT filters this morning, so you get what you get. Apologize for the absence the last couple of days. Business. I'm sure you guys understand that. We're ThePodocasts is actually an LLC, and we're heavily involved in several projects, not just in owning the tokens, but support and development of the products. So, sometimes you got to tend your knitting, man. And if you just assume everything's going to be fine, everything won't. So, yeah, had to take care of business, but we're back. We're cool. And here we go. So, as we continue to pivot away from Cosmos, not all the Cosmos. All right, there's the utility chains that I like there. I'm not leaving. We're in these for the long run, precisely because they are utility chains. Now, I understand that I look at the market a lot differently than your average crypto person. I like to short and flip just as much as anybody else. I spend plenty of time on DYDX trying to catch the knife. Yesterday was a good day, by the way. I mean, you know what? Round of applause for calling the bottom. That's all I got to say on that, man. I've always made more money on longs than I have on shorts. So I want to try to stay positive. But where I say I look at the market a little bit differently than most people, I look at the market from a fundamental standpoint, meaning I am looking for a product that can be monetized. That's really it. Look, cryptos rise and fall. Token prices go up, they go down. And I understand that there doesn't seem to be a lot of rhyme or reason to it. But if you look at it fundamentally, all the way from the get-go, what I'm looking for is very, very basic, something very, very basic. I'm looking for a product that can be monetized. Now, it might not be monetized yet, but that it can be monetized. If you can't find a way to monetize your token, then it's a hobby. It's not a business. It's a hobby. And hype will carry it so far, and market sentiment will carry it so far, but eventually it's not going to work out. It'll slow, it'll bleed, it'll die, and you'll move on to another project. This is crypto. All right, this is crypto. So I go looking for the ones that either should be monetized but aren't yet, or are monetized. Utility chains, utility tokens, things that are actually products. Now, I haven't revisited New Kind of Network in a while, and obviously this is an NKN video. I'm sure you saw it on the thumbnail. I haven't revisited this one for a good while, and the reason I'm doing it right now is nice and easy. This icon right there, you see that one right there on my phone that says N Mobile? That's the new NKN chat app, the most secure private chat application that's ever been developed. Anything that is currently not on a closed system, unplugged from the internet, this is hands down one of the most private ones you're ever going to find. It is a direct peer-to-peer, direct wallet-to-wallet communication app. It is exactly the kind of things that I like to be into. Now, this particular one is not monetized. It's free. Anybody can do it. Get it from the App Store, NKN, set up your wallet, boom, you're off. All right, it functions as you would expect a chat app to function. You can chat, you can send pictures, so forth. So where do I see value in this? The fact that this is not monetized yet, it is, in fact, still a proof of concept whose time has not come around yet, but it will. Now, that's the way that I look at the market, and that's the way I evaluate products, because that's what I want to be invested in is products, long-term growth potential based on usage, based on utility. So I'm coming back around to this because, again, it occurred to me that we've been using this for a good year and a half. And I haven't talked about it in a good year and a half, even though I'm invested in it. So thought this would just be a fun refresher. Again, we're hitting older products that I'm still involved in, and this happens to be one of them. So what you're looking at here is, obviously, this is CoinGecko. NKN, 11 cents. Yay. Rockstar, okay. It's actively traded over here on Coinbase. It's available on Binance. It's available in the DeFi. I mean, it's not real hard to get this thing. Honestly, if you're over here and just want some, just go to Rango and say, I want some NKN, and it'll find you a path. But what I really, really like about this one, about this token, and why the reason that I'm still in it is actually the 90-day chart. That's what I like about this one is the 90-day. What I see over this on this thing over 90 days is a pretty, really, really decent investment if you happen to get in it about 3 months ago. But we can expand it out. We can blow it out to the 180-day. And this is where I like it even more. So if you were involved in this thing 6 months ago, you are effectively up on it by a very, very decent percentage. Not a massive number, but a decent number. And when you look at the volatility of crypto and what it's done over the last 6 months, if you're up on anything after 180 days dealing with this market, man, it was a pretty damn good investment. Now, it's not a big market cap token. I mean, it is not a monster, 72 million, but you also can't poo-poo 72 million. All right, that's a lot of runway. That's a lot of tokens. That's a lot of everything. Now, their development may be languishing a little bit, and based on going back over to their website and taking a long look, they're continuing development, but they're not really hitting it. But that's not what keeps me in this. What keeps me in this is for the potential for anyone else to use the proof of concept and get visibility back over to this project. I like what they're doing. I like the steady nature of the token. I like the product, and I use the product. This is where I see value. So I'm going to be sticking around in this one and probably talking it up a bit more. I'm going to put Bell on a mission to get one of their devs over here to talk about it with us on the show, because it's just such a good concept. The things they're doing is such a good concept. Basically, Web 2 to Web 3. And that is where we need to be as a development space, is Web 2 to Web 3. Man, it's time. All right, the infrastructure is there. The groundwork is already laid out. So it is well past time for us to stop finding a better way to do something that nobody's using. And it's time to start using it. This is where I see NKN. This is where I see their development. And again, the fact that the token has just been so solid, man, it makes a lot of sense to me. So I'm going to be hanging out in this one. We're going to reach out to the NKN folks, see if we can get them on the show, talk it up. And there you go. So once again, pivoting from Cosmos, getting back into some of our older stuff. I've never left NKN, not for a second. So that's all we got, guys. Questions, comments, Scott at ThePodocasts.com. I answer any and all. And until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. Cheers.